Hello, Mom and Dad Meet World. So we are in the beautiful town of Lake Oswego in Oregon, just south of Portland, Oregon, and it is quite beautiful out here. And again, we are in Lake Oswego. We are actually at a place called Bumblebee, Flowers and Tea. Pardon this video, this is going to be a complete voiceover as I was not expecting to make this video, but when we got here it was just so beautiful, and they actually did squeeze us in for tea time. As soon as we walked in here, and pardon this video, it's going to be shot a little bit backwards because this was actually shot as we were actually done eating. But when we had first walked in, we'd actually noticed this beautiful display case just full of gorgeous sweets, and everything in here just looked absolutely heavenly. And so you've got the refrigerated sweets on one side, and then you've got their room temp sweets over here. Again, everything just looks spectacular. It tasted as good as it looks, and we'll get into that here very shortly. But one of the things I did notice, especially here, is only really when we were leaving, how beautiful the decor was, how simple it was, but their beautiful and very clean open kitchen. Here is their menu. Again, they are famous here for their tea, you know, like tea time, but you could take over a look at their menu, pause if need be, and check out everything they have here. But yeah, it's very awesome. We ended up getting their very fragrant and fresh, not bitter at all, their green tea. We actually had a selection of hot or cold tea. We actually went with their hot tea, and this is their liquid honey. Just enough sweetness. It was extremely good. No bitterness at all. And then we actually ended up getting their Bumblebee, their tea time, and we got this for $3, hence all the food. It was my wife and my daughter and myself, and we got to meet just some lovely people right around us. And apparently guys don't normally go to tea time, but I was not missing out on this particular food. Just absolutely delicious. But yeah, check this out. Yeah, as I spin it around a little bit more, I'm definitely not missing this out. And if you're a gentleman watching this too, and you ever get invited to a tea time, definitely don't miss out on this, because yeah, it's just absolutely delicious. So right here, I'm going to take a little bit of a sample out of their cheesecake, and then I'm going to grab a little bit of a sandwich, and then I'm going to grab a little bit of more dessert because, well, why not? But what you have here is just really a good sample of everything they do have here. And everything they had here, should I say, was just absolutely delicious. Actually ended up coming back to it later that day and finishing it all off along with the rest of my family. But what you have here, yes, I did just pick a shrimp up off the table, but these are their finger food sandwiches right here, their shrimp sandwich. Absolutely delicious. One of the best shrimp sandwiches I think I've ever had. And my daughter, who actually is not fond of shrimp, actually did come back to this one and said, wow, this was really good. And she ended up having her shrimp sandwich too. Again, she doesn't normally do shrimp, and it was just that. It was just absolutely phenomenal. This right here, this was their chocolate cake. I mean, what can you say? It was rich. It was just absolutely just just decadent, chocolatey, phenomenal. I know I'm gonna overuse the word phenomenal, but that's truly what it is. And then this right here is one of the best little mini cheesecakes, or best cheesecakes we've actually had by far. Yeah, this was a New York style cheesecake, traditional graham cracker crust, not overly sweet, just perfectly balanced. And then after that, we're gonna have a little bit of this, I would call this a biscuit scone. This biscuit scone was just absolutely perfect. very, very neutral in flavor. Did have to use a knife to cut this, and then we wanted to top this right here. This was their mascarpone, and then mascarpone and their jam, both of which were actually homemade or made in-house, should I say. And boy, oh boy, this combination right here was just, it was just a perfect trio between the scone, the mascarpone, and the jam. Just perfectly balanced, not overly sweet at all, but just sweet enough, and that contrast in that mascarpone, oh my goodness, this was just delicious. My mouth is watering already because I want to go back and try this. This was their egg salad sandwich right here. Yum. They pulled all the crust off of it. Delicious. What can you say? It's egg salad sandwich. This was their lemon bar. Just a little sampling of this lemon bar. It was slightly tart, but just perfectly sweet, nice crust on it. But this was me right here, throwing in the towel because I could not eat anymore. Did come back for those cakes, and then the chocolate cake. Again, everything was just delicious. That rye bread you see right there, it's either rye or pumpernickel. I couldn't figure out which one it was, but there was also some smoked salmon in there, and just lightly smoked. That was just so good. But if you are ever in the Lake Oswego area, you definitely want to stop by, go grab some tea. You don't have to do tea time like we did, but definitely come check it out. Check out all the delicious stuff in their bakery. You'll absolutely love it. If you like this video, you know what to do. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps out our channel. And until next time, have some really, really good tea. And bye for now.